Good afternoon and welcome back to Places in Ontario, Canada. We are in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada at Wilson Road and Winchester Road East. No exit. So I'm on that car is going westbound and I'm on the northwest corner. And I'm here today to go look at the Erin Pioneer Cemetery. Over here on this corner, on the northeast corner, there stood a church here in the 1800s, which is now long gone. I apologize for the traffic noise, but that's what traffic does. So the church stood here at one time, and we're going to go down this hill into one of the most hidden cemeteries I've ever been to. You wouldn't even know it's here. There's no sign. There is nothing here. Now there is a stone monument that I can see from up on the top of the hill there. I have not been in here yet, so you're seeing it for the first time, just as I am. And there's many bodies buried in the woods here, but there's only one stone left, which is very interesting. So this is the ELIM Cemetery. I said Pioneer Cemetery. Well, it could actually be true. And it says lot number 12, concession 6, East Whitby. We are in Oshawa, but we're also in Whitby. It's kind of a strange borderline type of thing. But this at the bottom is the only tombstone here. And the name at the top there says Elizabeth. Now if you put it on pause, you can read everything here. She passed away in 1863. And it says, what I can read, it says William, I see Camilla Postil, R-O-S-T-I-L. I believe that's the last name, but I will definitely put the information on below in the description area because I have a friend that lives in this area and they told me that they came across it on a walk. And I thought, wow, isn't that interesting? So I'm going to turn the camera just to the left here, so you can see an old metal pipe that's still attached to this. So it's possible there was another and this was one side of a gate that stood here. I'm probably wrong. I've been wrong before. When I am, I correct it. But it looks like a swinging gate of some type. I know it's an old pole, but wow, is it ever old? And at the bottom, once again, is the one tombstone. I'm going to go for a little walk into the woods here, where there is a path. Yes, you can see the back of this. I'm seeing it for the first time again. And you can see the old metal hooks that are in the stone. It's extremely sunny and hot today, but nice and cool here in the woods. So as I back up down the trail here, lots of trees growing up. This definitely was a cemetery in here back in the 1850s, obviously, from that one tombstone that's there. But as I take a slow walk through here, I don't see any signs of, on the ground, of any other tombstones. And if they were, all these tree droppings and grass would certainly cover anything that you may find. See, and just as I said that, I look over here and look at that. That's interesting. So there is some remnants of the grave in here. And that slot would have held a tombstone. It's so old, this old concrete. You know, the interesting thing is there is some writing on the side of this, but I can't make it out. I do visit a lot of graveyards and that type of thing in honor of the Canadian soldiers and such. But this is very interesting to me. I was told by my friend, who said he's been through here so many times, there's nothing. So when he sees this video, I will let him know that, guess what? I found a concrete slab and I don't know what the proper name is, a slat for the concrete. There's some old wiring. I know that it's not from the 1850s, but somebody's put up fence lines for property, so I don't want to go too far back. Although I do see when there's some type of it's probably private property, but there's a road, and if I can zoom in, it goes down to a little creek. You can see the running water there. So but I came here to honor the people who are buried here. I hope not forgotten, but certainly long forgotten in the sense of even knowing that there's a cemetery here. And looking at trees like this and the base, they're still not 150-year-old trees, or 170 years old, according to that tombstone in the front. So I apologize if I didn't find any more, but I did try and just never came across anything. Although I am crunching away in here from all the downed branches and growth from the weeds. Beautiful piece of property though in here. I'm assuming there was no shade when the cemetery was here or started in the 1850s. It's so close on the other side of the intersection, which I'm sure was a dirt road, of course. And the cemetery just across the way. There may not have even been a road there. I don't know. Now there's an old tree. Very old tree. And the top of that on the side says ELMCROFT, which is interesting. That could be the name of the original founder of the cemetery. So once again, as I'm leaving this small piece of property with the tombstone once again here from 1863. The old tree is right here, which is possible it may have been here. I'm not an expert on trees, but usually you count the rings in the trunk, and that is a big tree. So it's possible that tree was here long ago. It's still here. But as I look on the ground as I'm filming the whole time, I just don't see any other grave markings. So from the ELIM Cemetery, ELIM, here in Oshawa / Whitby / Oshawa / Whitby. I never know what it's called here. It was in Whitby, and then Oshawa took over this part of the property, so it does get a little confusing. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, please do by clicking in the bottom right corner the outline of Ontario with the word subscribe in it. And if you come to visit here, it's pretty obvious where you'd be: Wilson Road North and Winchester Road East. I think the actual address here is 900 Winchester, but there's really no number that I can see here. But we hope to see you back again at Ontario Place. Oh, Place is in Ontario. That even confuses me. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again.